Hi Scorpio, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you, for your highest good, for the month of March 2026. What's going on? What's happening for Scorpio for their highest good? Highest good. Ooh, jumpy jumpy, I like it when they jump. It's like, whoop, here I am. Oh, well, in March, like you have a disappointing offer. It's like you're saying what's changed, and it causes you to retain your energy. Or it may be that a new offer is also having you, and this could be romantic, it's having you reflect on past choices or past mistakes with your romantic life and your romantic nature, because you're a very loyal person, Scorpio, and you feel very deeply, and I feel like you may have experienced things that cause you to guard your heart in some way, or that you just you're at a stage where you'd rather sit in your own energy and contemplate life, the universe and everything, than get involved with something that's not going to really enhance where you're at. So I feel like you're considering some kind of offer, and someone is making an offer, and it's a new one. They're clear, but they're also clear that they will walk away or steer away if it's not in alignment. So it feels like that's two-way. Or it could be that the offer is steering away from something turbulent, so it's something protective. The offer is protective. If it's from a boss figure, or someone who runs their own business, or someone who's in a good position, they're in a stable position. It may also be someone who's quite reserved in terms of revealing their emotions, and it may also be someone who has, or who at the time in March is entertaining a third party, or who is involved with someone else. Or it could be someone who likes to drink, someone who likes to party. Oh God, I just heard a really old song come in my head. I think it's from the 80s or maybe 90s. Laddie-daddy, we like to party. We don't cause trouble and we don't bother nobody. And just two people on the mic, and when we mock up on the mic, rock the mic right. Oh, the cards feel messy, so there may be something unusual about this person's situation, this person who's making an offer, and it may feel like it could get messy, and that might be why you're being a little reserved about getting involved. And there's something in you that feels more content to not rush in, but you're just you're being more the observer, because you're comfortable with where you're at. You're not going to cause yourself discomfort when it comes to relationships. I feel like in the past you might have done too much of the work and got a bit burnt by that. Come on, cards. Messages for Scorpio for the house good, please. Oh, there's one. Okay. Well, whoever this person coming in to offer you something is, I feel like there's a lot of emotions at stake or involved. But they also may speak up. If they don't speak up, then you alternatively have two people interested in you. And yeah, you may be juggling two different options or two different propositions. Wow, Scorpio, good for you. It's nice to have options when you're single, if you are single. If it's not romantic, it could apply to you in terms of friendships or relationships at work, or offers to do with your work position or something like that. So take it as it resonates. I feel like a lot of Scorpios watching this are most likely single. Yeah, so in the offers that are coming in for you, it has you considering what you invest your time in, or what you want to invest your time in, or whether you want to invest your time in your Ten of Cups. And I feel that it's possible that you are aware that when you meet someone or you get some kind of offer, that your brain immediately goes to assessing as to whether that person is like the one, or if that person can fulfill every single need that you have, or vice versa. You know, it's a two-way street, isn't it? It's like, not only have you got to see if they tick your boxes, but they have to see if you tick their boxes. But it's important that you don't do things just to tick their boxes, that you are authentically you, and that way it can work itself out in an honest way. So I feel like the initial offer or the initial meeting feels very magical and beautiful, and it possibly on first impact looks like it has a lot of potential and could be very wish fulfilling and very healing for you. Yet you got the Seven of Wands after the Star, and that is a kind of a self-defensive mode. So either you or this person is in a self-defensive place, and that could be because you've been through a lot. Yet the potential, or the cards reading on this relationship feels very divinely orchestrated, and it feels connected to your purpose. So there will be very possibly intense, sudden drive and purpose connected to this meeting. And it could be someone from your past, because you've got Judgment here, and that's usually revisiting something. But it doesn't have to be. It could also be you figuring out exactly what it looks like to experience a a relationship without repeating the past. So being really, really aware of the mistakes that happened in the past that may have been out of your control or someone else's doing, but in your response to whatever happens to you in your life, that could look different moving forward. So you may be more in control or more passive in some way, I feel, to allow things to unfold. But at the same time, I feel like there is some kind of call to action and some fast movement that could involve children. Maybe one or both of you have children, so maybe children are something that you are guarded or defensive about because you don't want to make any mistakes. But at the same time, I feel like you also have the capacity to be vulnerable with this person. It may feel very destined, fated or destined, and it feels like an instant attraction. It feels like a soulmate. Wow! So you have a soulmate meeting in March, Scorpio. There's some kind of uniting going on. And this could be a brand new person coming in, and you can meet them and feel like you've known them all your life, which is very Scorpio as well. Scorpios are so connected to the esoteric. Oh, this could be someone who's at a distance who travels to see you. This could be someone you already know, or it could be, like I said, it could be a new person who you feel like you've known them forever. With the world upside down, it's like something's not finished, or something's not closed out. So that may be why you have the Seven of Wands here, which is the self-defense mode. It may be that there's something that happened in your past that you didn't close out or complete or finish that is actually getting in the way of this possible new soulmate coming in a way that you can receive them. Someone needs to be cut out or left out in the cold, or someone. Be that the old person or the new one. But that's what it's connected to. There's an old cycle of abandonment. Oh, maybe that's what it is. That's what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind an old cycle of abandonment and gaining victory over it. Go Scorpio! Oh my god. Sometimes it takes a while for my brain to catch up with what I'm feeling or channeling. Wow. And the cards come as they come. Wow. So you are closing out and overcoming the cycles of abandonment. So that maybe for a lot of you is connected to something that happened when you were younger, where you were abandoned, and you've now looked it in the eye and said no more. You're not self-abandoning anymore. You're showing up for yourself and you're putting yourself first. And that puts you in the driver's seat. Wow, and that's what you're revisiting? Wow. Standing up for yourself. And you're expanding. You are looking at building further afield, and that could be to do with your career or showing yourself to the world. Oh wow, there also may be something that you are going to reveal in the future that will expand you, and it's connected to sharing your story of abandonment. Wow. That's deep. Activated earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So this is all part of the rich tapestry of your story, and I feel like you're going to be getting some downloads in March to enrich and add to your story. Yeah, you may also be looking on the map at where in the world is good for you to be, where you will be of most use, in best service, in most aligned power with yourself. There's something called astrocartography, which can help you determine where is best for you to be on planet Earth to enhance what you want to enhance. And that could be like, you can find out where's the best place for you to have a magical, wonderful, amazing, supportive relationship, or you can find out where's the best place for you to have a magical, amazing career path, or there's more than career in relationship, there's other things as well. I feel like those are the two main ones. And we are going, or we are in now, the year, I think the year of the fire horse, and you got the horse. So you are charging forwards as well. You also got the chariot there. You are taking the bull by the horns, or taking the horse by the unicorn horn, and riding forth on the horse with the unicorn horn, with the unicorn. This has got a slither of a moon on the third eye of the horse. So there may be something that happens around the new moon that propels you forwards on your purpose, in your purpose, some action that you take. There's some action you're going to take in March, around the new moon, maybe just after the new moon, that propels you forwards in, I feel like, in your career. And you're going to take a leap of faith in what you do, and you're going to trust that if you propel yourself forward, you're going to land, and it will be a safe landing, and it will up-level you in some way. You are supported by me and by the universe and everything. So thank you for joining me, and please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful March, and I will see you next month.